Hey everyone, Derrick here with a little bit of a notice as I'm going to be narrating Daan's review as he recently had to go through some dental work that prevented him from actually being able to record his script. But the script itself and the feelings from it are purely Daan's, so keep that in mind as I read through this. With that said, let's get it started. Puzzle games are something I can't live without. I play them on every platform known to man and like to find out their unique quirks. Sushi Striker, the latest game from developer Indie Zero, knows how to showcase its quirks almost instantly. The result is a goofy mix of strategy, dishing out blows, and collecting as fast as you can. Sushi Striker embraces the weirder side of Nintendo, and it is something I couldn't stop pondering about long after the game was done. It starts with the production value. The opening song throws any expectations willingly out of the window and creates something utterly surreal. A Japanese song complete with over-the-top lyrics engulfed the speakers on my TV, which was fantastic. After that, we learn about how sushi is seen as something mystical that can only be granted by sushi sprites. While it brought them joy initially, a war raged over its sublime taste. The sushi struggles, as the event is called, caused the Republic and their sushi-loving ways to be outlawed. The Empire blocked all talk, distribution, or eating of the dish. Here comes Musashi, a young and upcoming sushi striker who is ready to take on the world. They go on a journey together with sushi spirit Jinrai to showcase the wonders that sushi can bring. You start by freeing the Republic and breaking open the walls of the Empire. From there, you will take on tougher battles to rid the world of the dark. Every chapter opening and other key moments will be given shape with animated cutscenes and voice acting. In other places, you will have to do it with shouts and text crawls. That isn't as bad as it may seem, considering the quality of the writing. Sushi Striker has some really creative dialogue that I admire. The player will experience the areas through a world map. You will hop from level to level, clear them, and move on to the next one. These levels are basically the sushi battles, which we will get back to in a bit. While most of these are relatively short, you will find yourself clinging to certain levels for a bit. You are graded on your performance and can partake in 3 missions per level. It increased my playing time significantly as I couldn't let go until I had an A rank. You can do a straightforward run, which will take you around 11 hours, but a deeper dive can easily last you double that. Naturally, this wouldn't be happening if the levels themselves weren't fun to play. At its core, Sushi Striker sees you selecting a sushi plate and building up a stack of that same color. You will slide as much as you can within the 7-second window before letting go and finishing up said stack. From my point of view, it required me to constantly make snap judgments and never lose focus. Sometimes you will need to take losses and accept a small slew of plates. These stacks aren't just for show. With a push of a button, you will fling them at your opponent for maximum damage. Your ultimate goal is to bring their hit points down to 0. With these simple, basic rules, there's a lot you need to keep in mind. By eating in quick succession, you will activate a Sushi Jubilee. If you throw your 5 stacks at the moment, the damage will increase by 150%. Next to this, it will be more likely that same colored sushi appear more often, allowing you to make some awesome combos. Another important factor is the sushi on the plates itself. If you can manage to eat a lot of the same dish, the attack will increase by another 30%. The final example is how, in a pinch, glowing plates can help you keep certain streaks going. After 7 plates, these beauties can be used to continue building any stack at that moment. It's a powerful thing to pump that tiny bit of extra juice in there. Movement is yet another important factor in all of this. Just like a fancy restaurant, the sushi moves around on conveyor belts. Each level sees 7 lanes connecting you and your opponent by a shared one. All of these move at different directions and speeds that constantly require you to stay on top of things. You'll need to analyze the situation, sometimes wait a moment or two, and then deal out the best combo you possibly can. Sushi Striker gives you the option to make tweaks, and you will be dealing with special lane drive gears that change the way you take on a challenge. Novice players, for example, might get mileage out of the little gear, which moves conveyor belts at an easygoing pace. Outside of the sushi switching, there is a lot more that can be done to influence the outcome of a battle. The shared lane might see random items popping up that can recharge your Sushi Jubilee, or even better, the special abilities of sushi sprites. These cuddly creatures aren't just for collecting, as each of them has an excellent ability that can help in a pinch. Jinrai can activate Sushi Bonanza, a move that allows all the plates to be changed into a singular color. Under the right circumstances, it scores an easy 20-stack combo that can be thrown at your opponent. Not all the abilities are offensive, mind you. A good defensive move is double-edged lanes, which will make the opponent's lanes go faster. It will likely screw up a combo or two in the process. The sushi sprites constantly add new wrinkles to the gameplay, which is something I can get behind. Musashi and the selected sushi sprites will receive experience by completing stages. For Musashi, a level up means more stamina and a higher base attack strength that can help you survive a lot longer. The sushi sprites are way more important though. When you raise their levels, the sushi menu will improve with higher quality sushi. This sushi will have a better base attack strength, ensuring that you can destroy opponents even quicker. The amount of experience that you receive depends on your rank, plus the 3 level-based missions that you complete. This will see you having a threshold of plates you can use, completing a stage in a certain time, or performing certain combos. It will also net you items that can increase the sushi sprite's skill levels. These charms will ensure that the effects will continue for a bit longer, getting you that bit closer to victory. The key to victory is mastering the controls of the game. Sushi Striker allows you to play with buttons, touchscreen, or even a combo of both. For most of my time, I used button controls with relative ease as I moved a cursor to select sushi. You will need to hold the A button to keep the streak alive, but you learn it by feel after a couple of rounds. The D-pad sees you activating the sushi sprite abilities, which are easy to get a hold of. If you aren't too confident in your skills or are younger, there is an auto-select option. This will bring your cursor to the best place to start a combo, though putting it together is still on you. The touchscreen might feel more natural for some. You can drag your finger along the screen, which can be pretty helpful to stay in full control of your stacks. Next to the single-player level-based campaign, there is more for you to do at the Shrine Grove. You can also go to the Puzzle Hut to participate in a puzzle match. It's here that you need to clear all of the plates on the field in 5 moves. It's perfect for learning new strategies or finding new ways to approach the field. Another important factor are the multiplayer components. Locally, I got to try Split Battle, which is for those who only have 1 copy of the game. Next to sharing the screen, the type of sushi will be limited. You will also use the same sushi sprites and powers to ensure an even playing field. Within Split Battle, you can opt to play with or without items for an even more chaotic experience. In the rounds that I tried, I have to admit that it felt more like an afterthought. You both play on the same screen, which causes some weird moments. Honestly, we'll have a better time playing it online or over wireless, as you both have your own screen. It feels more suited for the type of puzzler that Sushi Striker is. In my experiences, I had very little lag to deal with as well. Sushi Striker: The Way of Sushido entranced me. I was worried that the game would lose some of its charm towards the end, but that moment never came. The gameplay quirks are highly entertaining regardless of the way you like to play. The atmosphere is fun, the puzzle action is excellent, and the addicting elements run deep. Between getting ranks and certain missions, I was hooked for hours on end. It was good to put the game on, play a few levels, and feel utterly satisfied. I am so pleased that I'm rewarding the game with a love it. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe to GameXplain for more on Sushi Striker and other things gaming.